thank you, Chairwoman Wasserman Schultz and Ranking Member Carter and members of the subcommittee. I greatly appreciate you giving me this opportunity to provide input during the committee's Member Day hearing for the fiscal year 2021 Military Construction and Veterans Affairs Appropriations budget. You have a big task ahead of you, and we're grateful for the opportunity to share our thoughts. First, I just wanted to provide this subcommittee a brief introduction on the important role that my congressional district plays in advancing the national security interest of the United States and thus the world. I have the distinct honor of representing two vital military installations. We have Fort Polk and the Joint Readiness Training Center and Barksdale Air Force Base, as well as various Louisiana National Guard facilities such as Camp Minden and others. Fort Polk is the home of one of only two Army Joint Readiness Training Centers in the nation, which, as you know, provides invaluable training to our soldiers so they are fully prepared and equipped to battle. Barksdale Air Force Base is home to the Air Force Global Strike Command, which includes the 2nd Bomber Wing, which houses 3 squadrons of B-52 Stratofortress bombers, the 11th Bomb Squadron, which is the training squadron, the 20th Bomb Squadron, and the 96th Bomb Squadron. Over the years, I've developed strong relationships with the generals based in my district and certainly appreciate the opportunity to serve them in Congress. And when you meet with them, as you all know, because you do this all the time, it affirms the critical nature of their roles and those of these installations. I'm convinced, and I know you are, the United States must remain the preeminent military power in the world to preserve peace. As this committee deliberates and assumes the responsibility of ensuring our military installations have the resources necessary, I just wanted to point out a couple of areas I believe are pertinent to achieving that goal in the very short time I have here. As is evident with ongoing provocations around the world, we obviously live in highly uncertain and incredibly complex times, and that further highlights the importance of ensuring our nuclear force continues to be modernized. Barksdale Air Force Base and Global Strike Command continue to benefit from this committee's investment in nuclear modernization projects to meet a broad range of security threats from our adversaries. Specifically, I strongly support the Air Force's continued strategy and MILCON request to construct critical weapons generation and maintenance facilities, those WGFs we call them, at installations throughout the country. And the WGF program allows the United States to be a nuclear force capable of deterring our enemy and, if necessary, providing a rapid response. As I continue to work with the Air Force and local command at Barksdale on the infrastructure needs for placing a WGF on our base there, I urge all members of Congress and this committee to support this critical program. Finally, I wanted to speak just very briefly about the needs of our U.S. Army. While it's vital to have a capable and robust nuclear option, we obviously also need to maintain a strong ground force. Fort Polk, a Joint Readiness Training Center, has continued its longstanding history and footprint as a multi-purpose home for military readiness, and specifically, I support the Army's FY21 MILCON request of $25 million to construct a new information systems facility at Fort Polk. This is a long-awaited upgrade, and it will provide the necessary upgrades to monitor and analyze required training scenarios and communication between field commanders, installation tenants, and other government agency partners. While these exercise scenarios learned at Fort Polk and the Joint Readiness Training Center help replicate many of the unique situations and challenges a unit may face while deployed, this new facility will also allow for secret-level management of information to our troops training here at home. It's vitally important for all of us. I look forward to continuing to work with this subcommittee to support these critical military installations and ensure our force structure has these critical items within the FY21 Military Construction and Veterans Affairs Appropriations budget. Madam Chair and Ranking Member Carter, again, I appreciate the opportunity to show my support for our men and women in uniform and genuinely, gratefully appreciate your continued partnership, and I yield back the balance of my time.